Welcome back to the channel. Today we are tackling a very popular interview question, product of array except self. The challenge is to solve this without using division and in linear time complexity. Here is the problem. You are given an array of numbers like 1, 2, 3, and 4. You need to return a new array where each element at index I is the product of all the numbers in the original array except the one at that same index I. For example, at index 0, we multiply 2, 3, and 4 to get 24. The first solution that comes to mind is often the division approach. You could simply multiply all the numbers together to get a total product, which is 24 in this case, and then divide that total by each element. However, this problem explicitly forbids division. Why? Because if the input array contains a 0, you would crash with a division by 0 error. So, how do we solve this without division? The key intuition is to break the problem into two parts. For any given number in the array, the product of everything else is simply the product of everything to its left multiplied by the product of everything to its right. Let's calculate the left or prefix products first. We create a new array. The first element has nothing to its left, so we default it to 1. For the second element, the product to its left is just the first number. As we move down the list, we keep accumulating the product. This gives us an array representing the product of all numbers before each index. Next, we do the same thing but from the right side, creating a suffix array. The last element has nothing to its right, so it defaults to 1. We move backwards, multiplying the numbers as we go. This array represents the product of all numbers appearing after each index. Now we have two arrays, one with the left products and one with the right products. To get our final answer, we simply multiply the values at the same index from both arrays together. For example, at index 0, 1 times 24 is 24. This gives us the correct result without ever using division. Here is what the code looks like for that approach. We allocate two arrays, prefix and suffix. We fill the prefix array in a forward loop, fill the suffix array in a backward loop, and then map over them to multiply the results. This is correct and runs in O of n time, but it uses O of n extra space for those two arrays. Can we optimize the space? Yes. We realized we don't actually need to store the suffix array explicitly. We can just use the output array to store the prefix products first. Then, we can calculate the suffix product on the fly using a single running variable as we loop backwards through the array. Here is the optimized code. We create the output array and fill it with prefix products in the first pass. Then, we initialize a variable called current to 1. We loop backwards, multiplying the existing value in the output array by current, and then updating current by multiplying it with the input number. This achieves the same result in constant extra space. To summarize, our final solution has a time complexity of O of n because we iterate through the array twice. The space complexity is O of 1 constant space because the output array does not count towards extra space complexity in this context. This is the optimal solution.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.